Hey everyone. So I was debating if I should make one video or two videos, and I decided because I wanted to make a video about my Wii U collection, and I wanted to make a video about my rare Wii U games because there already are rare Wii U games out there. So I thought it was an interesting video. And I threw it back and forth, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna make two videos about them and I'll just upload them at the same time, which is why this intro is pretty similar. If you would like to see the video about rare Wii U games only, just click here, rare Wii U games. It's a pretty cool video. Maybe you'll learn something, maybe you won't. So this is a video that's gonna be just about my Wii U collection, and I'll talk about the games a little bit as well. Alright, so I won't talk about each game too long because I don't want this to be like a 30-minute video. I have 15 minutes in mind. It would be cool if that would pan out, because I think the rare video games, that once again you can click here to go see that, it's about the same length. So let's just dive right into it. I'm gonna just start with the exclusive because, oh yeah, there's a crap fuck of exclusives now. People complain about the Wii U, like, it's not next gen, all that shit. It's Nintendo's new system, which means it's next gen. It's innovative. The gamepad is a fucking godsend. I fucking love using it. There's so many games that are made for the gamepad. You can use it in so many games. The graphics, whether people like it or not, are fucking amazing. And more than anything, the library of this system. I'm growling it out. It's such an amazing library. So let's dive right into it. Now, one thing I would like to note, as you can see, I hated how in America the spines of Wii U games are white. I do not understand this. A lot of people get confused in America apparently about the Wii and the Wii U, and if you make the spines white again, that only adds to the confusion. I really love these blue spines. I mean, you guys have the covers that are blue, so why not the rest? Anyway, that was a little rant on its own. Let's just dive into this now. We have Super Mario 3D World. We got this for Christmas. I played it with my fiance and co-op all the way through in one sitting, basically. Like, I think after one night we're already in like level 6 or 7. It's such a wonderful game. I love platformers like this, and we don't get enough good 3D platformers. People complain about this game because it's not a real new Mario. You know why I love this so much? To me, this feels like it's Super Mario Bros. 3 2. They use so many enemies and throwbacks from Super Mario Bros. 3 in this game. I fucking love it. Then we have new Super Mario Bros. U. Not a lot to say on this one. We're actually still playing this. I don't know, we're not going to as fast. I think Nintendo should stop with this style. I love, my favorite games are 2D platformers. But you need to change something up, Nintendo, whether it is the style or the visuals. Something needs to change about these games. You cannot keep doing these new Super Mario Bros. Series like this, I feel, because if you make too many more of these, I'm gonna grow out of this. I do still fucking love this though, it lacks something, I feel. It looks fucking amazing, and it is so much fun to play, but it lacks something. So I also have the new new Super Luigi U, which I kept sealed for now, which is an add-on to this one. It has the same amount of levels, it just has a more strenuous time limit, and it's a bit harder. And you play as Luigi, because Luigi is awesome. Then we have Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. This is such an amazing game. I love this game. When me and my fiance were playing through 3D World, one thing we hated was the lack of Captain Toad puzzles. There were like 6, so we split them equally. We had 3 each, and we hated that because they're amazing. I honestly found that to be one of the most enjoyable parts about 3D World. So I was so happy when they announced Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. Fucking love this game. I noticed how in America you guys have a weird yellow background cover, which makes it feel so confined. I really like this sky we have in the background here in Europe. Then we have Nintendo Land, which is less multiplayer than it should be, I feel. I really love Nintendo Land. I've had so much fun with it. Playing the Animal Crossing game is one of my favorite ones. And the Donkey Kong game, but it's lacking in multiplayer capacity in my opinion. There's more single player in here than there is multiplayer, I feel. And the multiplayer games are so good. I just feel this game could have been more, but I really fucking love it. Then we have Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, which was one of my nominations for Game of the Year in 2014. It's the ultimate 2D platformer. Not taking into account the original Donkey Kong Country, which is one of my all-time favorite games ever. This game is perfect. It corrected everything that was wrong with Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Wii. One thing I'm seriously lacking in this though still is animal companions. They're still just Rambi and I really hated that. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, fucking amazing. It's so beautiful, it's so amazing. Then we have Pikmin 3. One of the most beautiful games on the Wii U. Graphically this game is amazing and I really love the gameplay aspect of this. People complain sometimes about the time limit in certain Pikmin games, but the time limit is what makes the Pikmin games. And it's so beautiful and I really love this. I was a little bit disappointed that the white and purple Pikmin were only for the multiplayer campaign. But I guess it would become too much maybe, I don't know. But this game is so beautiful and one of the most atmospheric Wii U games. I absolutely love Pikmin 3, one of my favorite Wii U games. I say that a lot, but the Wii U just has such an amazing library. And when I say one of my favorite games, I don't know, consider it like top 5, top 10, I have a lot more to show still. Zombie U. It makes me uncomfortable as shit playing this. I noticed in America, once again, you guys have a different artwork for Zombie U. I like it. You know, people complain once again about Zombie U, but this is the first real horror survival game that I've seen in years. And it does what it's supposed to. It makes you feel icky and, you know, it's a survival horror game. Something Resident Evil by now could learn from. Wonderful 101. It's Platinum Games at its finest. It might be very chaotic for some people. You have to pay attention all the time. It has amazing gameplay. And it's very unique. And I love it, but it has a learning curve because there is so much to learn in this game, and it's Platinum Games. It's non-stop action all the time. I really fucking love this game. Wonderful 101. Incredible exclusive. Well, there's a little bit more on this pile here, but those are not. You know what this is? This is third-party games, and it's more exclusive. So let's just quickly go through these. We have Lego City Undercover, which is one of my favorite Wii U games. I love the freedom you have in this game. There's so much to do, so much to collect. It's such an open world game with, it has a little bit of loading time just to start up the game, but after that there's basically no loading time whatsoever. Really amazing game. It is, in all honesty, some of the most fun I've had on the Wii U. This game is just pure fun. It's an ultimate delight. This is the limited edition that came with the Lego figurine. Fucking love Lego City Undercover. Now, let's go through some of the boxes. There's a few of these. I'll put this to the side. Because in Europe we've been blessed with limited editions. Well, we better, considering how Nintendo has treated us in previous generations here in Europe. I mention all of these in my rare video games video. So once again, you guys can check that out over here. It's basically Super Smash Bros. That came with the, let me show that, there, with the Mario amiibo. We have Mario Kart, that came with the spiny shell. We have Hyrule Warriors that came with the scarf. And we have the Wind Waker HD, which came with the Ganon figurine. I also here have, now this is probably one of the most rare Wii U games that I know of so far. It is the German version of Mario Kart, only available for pre-order on Amazon. I talk about it in this video, guys, go check it out. Yeah, the Steelbook edition, which I kept sealed, of course. I really bought this purely for collectors purposes. I know I keep linking these videos, but like I said, I'm uploading these at the same time, so it doesn't matter in which order you watch them. They really go together hand in hand, like exclusives do with third party. But there's one more game I forgot to mention here, and that is Bayonetta 2. This game would have been Game of the Year for me for the Wii U last year. But while the gameplay is absolutely fucking perfect in this, I cannot stand some of the voice acting. I like Bayonetta and Rodin, their voices are pretty cool, but Loki and Enzo, they ruin this game for me. They don't ruin the game, like I said, the gameplay is perfect, it looks gorgeous, it's a fucking amazing game. But yeah, some of the dialogue, and especially Enzo's character, they really keep this game from being Game of the Year last year. But fuck, Bayonetta 2 is fucking amazing. What do we have left? A few third party games. So, I also have Sonic Lost Worlds digitally on my Wii U. I just bought that because it was for free with Mario Kart, I think, because all the other games they offered were either shitty or I already owned them. Now, third party games, a few. Skylander Giants. Whoa, that was some weird zoom shit. Skylander Giants. I like the Skylander franchise. And people can complain about Skylanders all they want. Meanwhile, you're all collecting Amiibo right now. And when it comes down to it, there's a lot more usefulness in collecting the Skylander figurines, I feel, because people keep saying you can only use Skylanders for one game, but you can't. One series maybe, they're like 4 or 5 games by now. And you can use these figures, level them up. They have branches, levels, experience points. You can customize their move skills. You can battle against them in versus mode. While the Amiibo themselves might be qualitatively better, the figurines, when it comes to the game, there's no contest that Skylanders is better. Then we have one of the best games ever made. Darksiders 2. It's in my top 10, top 15 most favorite games ever. Darksiders 2 is a fucking masterpiece. The gameplay is a lot like Bayonetta. It has the same battle style. The atmosphere is just a bit more gritty, more dark in Darksiders. And I prefer this lore, in all honesty, which talks about the Riders of the Apocalypse. This game is so fucking amazing. I fucking love it. Then we have Sonic All-Star Racing, which some people say tries to be like Mario Kart, but no, you can't compare that. I've had so much fun with Sonic All-Star Racing. The way your vehicle transforms into a boat and into a plane and into a car seamlessly. It doesn't really bother, it doesn't cut down on the speed or anything, and it looks amazing. And the character also is pretty fucking impressive in this. It is an amazing racing game, and if you like Mario Kart 8, you should check this out, because in all honesty, it's harder than Mario Kart 8, it really is. Then there's 3 games left. We have, of course, Rayman Legends. People hate on EA these days. And before people hated on EA, they hated on Ubisoft. And before people hated on Ubisoft, I hated on Ubisoft, because I cannot stand some of the shit they've been doing for years already. And there was a documentary here on TV a long time ago that showed about how Ubisoft worked, and I just can't stand them. That doesn't change the fact that Rayman Legends is a fucking amazing game built for the Wii U gamepad. You cannot play this on any other system with the controller. It doesn't work. You're not fast enough, responsive enough. It is an amazing game. It is so atmospheric, and when it comes to 2D platform, 2D platforms kind of guy. When it comes to 2D platformers, this one is fucking perfect. Then what we have left? We have Batman, Armored Edition. I haven't started this yet, because I think this is the second game. I want to play them in order. I want to play the first one first. So I can't say absolutely anything about them. The whole series. And final game for the Wii U, Assassin's Creed 3. Oh, what do you know? It's not a third-party game. Wow, I thought the Wii U didn't have third-party game. What is it by now? It's like Skylanders, Darksiders, Sonic, Rayman, Batman, and now Assassin's Creed. All these third-party games. That was a weird jump cut. Assassin's Creed. My fiance wanted this one, so I bought it for her as a gift. It was like 10-20 bucks when I bought it brand new. Assassin's Creed is a series I've really wanted to get into. But when I saw the first game, people were like, oh, it's like graphically the most amazing shit ever, and I played it in stores, and I wasn't really that thrilled with it, but by now, I can't wait to get into it. Fucking love the setting of 3, and I haven't started it myself yet, but my fiance started it. I don't know, just the sneaking and the amazing environments, and it's something I've always wanted to try, but yet there's so much shit to play. I just didn't get around to it. I've watched her play it, like I said, but there's so much shit to play between all these Wii U games and the shit that I'm doing gaming on my PC right now. It's just, you gotta find the time. So I just haven't started yet, so I can't really say anything about it. Now, I wanna thank you guys for watching this video of my Wii U games. Now, people can say what they want. They can complain, they can bitch, but whether it's like third-party games, that there's no third-party games, there's no adult games, there's nothing violent, there's never anything original, the graphics suck, there's nothing anything interesting, new, different. People can complain about a million different things with the Wii U, but nothing changes the fact that all these people that are complaining, they don't own a Wii U. Because if you own a Wii U and you seriously own one, you just will never stop playing it. Wii U is an amazing fucking system. It has such a beautiful library of immense exclusives. You can't find this anywhere else. If there's any reason to own any console next to having a PC, it's all of this. All of this amazingness. The gamepad, people can complain about the fucking gamepad. I love this, one of my favorite controllers ever. Having maps or this asymmetric gameplay and equipment switching for Darksiders, and there's so much shit you can do with the gamepad. It's being used for more games than people tell you. Now, if you already own a Wii U, then you already know how awesome all this shit is. If you don't own a Wii U, then all I can say is, are you a real gamer or are you a fanboy? Because look at all this shit, man. You know what all of this here is? This is fun. Pure fun. There's something here for everybody on the Wii U. Like I said, if you need good graphics, the Wii U looks amazing and nobody can say otherwise, because it just does. It runs smoother than most other games on the market. It has violence if you want violence, and sex and racing and the variety of games. You just won't find this anywhere else. The Wii U is fucking amazing. So anyway, I hope you guys like this video of my collection. Like I said, I made another video, I'll link it once more over here, with my rare Wii U games, because a bunch of this shit is pretty rare. Not a lot, but there's some shit. And I just want to thank you guys for watching. Stay real.